So not to toot my own horn, but a lot of instructors want to know how to make a link in their CourseCompass page to the tutorials that I make for students. So let me show you how to do that. You can do it a couple ways. One of the ways I do it is I add an external link. So I turn on the edit view, obviously, add an external link. And I would say MyMathLab for students YouTube playlist or something like that. Let me go to my CourseCompass page, and excuse me, my YouTube page, I apologize. And then basically you want my channel, which is youtube.com/user/TakiLanaJ. Click playlists, and you would say maybe this one, right? The MyMathLab for students, that kind of thing. So if I click on that, then I can highlight this URL at the top because that's my playlist, and then I can go back here, copied, and go here and paste, and then this is video tutorials that go over the basics of MyMathLab for students. There we go. Then that's it. I can click submit. All the rest of the stuff. Do you want to track views? Do you want to dates? You know, how much do you want to micromanage? Is essentially all this stuff. So click submit, and quite frankly, CourseCompass and MyMathLab both would allow you to do a lot of micromanaging if you want. If you're interested, you can micromanage yourself to death. Let me click on this. And what I did in here, in case you're interested, I added external links for some of them, and then for some of them I added folders and put those in. So it just depends on your desires and what you want to do. I might go back to video tutorials and add another one for the MyMathLab online playlist. So if I click on playlists, and this particular one's my online course, so I would select my online one, and I can copy and then go back here and paste that in, and this is Math 133 online Excel tutorial playlists. There we go. Online videos to help you learn Excel. There we go. Submit. So that's how you would do it for your own courses. If you want to add my playlist so that your students can find it more easily, that's how you do it. Okay, so we've learned a little bit. We saw just a glimpse of the control panel. So let's go back into it. We learned how to change the buttons and all that good stuff. And I wanted to talk about one other button that I've completely turned off, and I highly recommend, especially if you're a face-to-face instructor, you do too. You can see the instructor resources one. I'll show you that one in a minute. That is not available. That is only available to you, but your students can't get into it. That's good, because that's like tests and stuff. Then the tools button and the browser check is just not really needed. So let me show you tools real quick. In tools, it has all this stuff, and quite frankly, it's stuff you're not going to use. It's stuff that's really involved and complicated, and you're just never going to use it in a face-to-face course, certainly. And I've been teaching online for years, and I never use this stuff either. Everything that I would need from here that I really need, like the calendar, I can accomplish with MyMathLab or another way. So I turn this off, and by turning it off, I click this little button right here, so that way students can't see it. Okay, so that's off. Tools are off, and I would recommend highly to anybody turn them off. And the browser check, don't worry about. So if you go back to the control panel, actually, let me go back to here. If you ever want to turn a document off so a student can't see it, say like, you know, oh, Alana put up a video link, but I don't want students to see it. Right, you can see it. You can go to Edit View, and you can modify it. And you can make it so that links disappear. You can make it so that they hide. Do you want to make this available? No. Just say no. Do you want to make a link available? If you say no, then nobody can get into it. Nobody can see it. So that's how to turn off something. If your instructor turned off something, or excuse me, if the lead faculty made something you don't want, you can just turn it off, or you can remove it entirely. That's another way. All right. So I will see you next time for instructor resources and more in the control panel.